everybody, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another speed build. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Pardon the train. Actually, it's pretty early in the morning and the birds tend to get really loud and very obviously loud in the morning as well. So if you start hearing birds screaming, that is nature. I actually don't mind it. It's quite fun to listen to nature, but you know. But anyways, enough babbling right from the start. But today we will be working on a Fairytale cottage. That's what I decided to call this, but honestly I came into this not knowing what I wanted to do, as per usual. But then I was like, because I wasn't really very inspired to do anything. I was still like coming out of my productivity rut. This time it wasn't really a creativity rut, just productivity rut. And then I was like, okay, let's just go to my favorite world, which is Windenburg, and pick a lot and see what we come up with. And this is what we come up with. This lot is the 30 by 20 lot beside the pub, that Llama's something pub, on the top left hand side of the Windenburg map, the rustic residence. You can see the title of the lot on screen. But yeah, so I was just working on this lot. I knew I wanted to kind of try, I mean, like I was kind of looking around in the world and figuring out what would match in this world, and this house looks like it's a little bit out of the way, on the hill in the woods kinda. So I was like, okay, I don't really want to build a modern, but I don't really know what I want to do, so let's just try to see if I can build like a cottage or something. And I arrived at this, and when I showed the screenshot to a progress screenshot to my partner, he was like, oh, this reminds me of Disney for some reason. And I was like, I kind of understand why, but at the same time I don't know what makes it kind of Disney. But I decided to call it a Fairytale cottage because he's right, it does look like one. So anyways, this is a 1-bedroom cottage. It is on the bigger side in terms of like small cottages, as far as small cottages go, shall I say. The whole second floor is just one huge bedroom. You'll see in a little bit later when we are done with the outsides and moving on to furnishing the insides. But the rest of the house, it's like a 1-bedroom sizable small cottage kind of situation. It didn't really make a lot of sense, honestly, but it's cute and I like it. I think you can fit up to 2 Sims in here. I can see either 2 Sims or 1 Sim living here. I didn't really add a lot of skill building items. I decided to leave it up to the player. If you're going to download this lot, then you can, there's actually a lot of ground space, like surrounding the home and inside the home for you to put down whatever you want. I do end up placing down a flower arranging table, some gardening pots, and also those vertical flowering thingies from Eco Lifestyle, and also a woodworking table. I think that's all the skill building items I have in this build. I was wondering if I should add more, but I decided I don't know what else to add, and it looks good that way. It looks good just looking like a normal house. Yeah, so that's what I did. I couldn't really decide if I wanted this to look like it's not from the modern world or not. So what happened in the end was, I think I pictured this house as like a potential Airbnb, maybe, or maybe just someone's cottage, but this person is either an old grandma, an old couple, or they didn't really want to be really on the grid, so there's no computers. There is a TV, so because I didn't know what to put inside, okay, so you can always just remove the TV if you wanna not have like any hints of modernity in this build. But yeah, I don't know, I couldn't really decide, honestly. on what I wanted to do. You see, the thing is, like, in The Sims, it's really hard to just ignore um gadgets and electronics completely anyways. I mean, like, you have the phone extremely integrated into your entire like gameplay anyways, so I don't know. I just like I kept it to the minimum, I guess. So you can I don't know, you can spin a story many ways. Off the grid lot, technophobes, I don't know. You tell me if you play in this lot, if you wanna tell me how your story goes when you play in this lot, let me know. I would really, really love to know what you guys would do in this beautiful little cute cottage. I really like how the landscaping turned out for this one. I'm like, wow, my landscaping skills are starting to improve. I don't know. I added these I don't know what these flowers are called, but the pointy ones from Romantic Garden, I think, and it gives that whimsical fairy tale vibe really strongly. I added a little bit of like sunflowers and colorful flowers and then small flowers. I just layered them all together, repeated them around the house, and I couldn't resist from using the the wisteria from Cottage Living. I wish we had more colors, honestly. There's only like purple. Aren't wisterias in real life like, don't they turn a little bit more on the pinkier side sometimes? That's what I thought. I've never seen them in real life, but you know, I watch a lot of TV. And I've seen a lot of photos. So I don't know, but we have the purple one. If only it was pink. But anyways, now we are moving on to the insides. The floor plan, I kept it semi-closed. No, actually it's kind of closed off on the first floor. And because of the staircase, when it's put in, it actually turns out to be a lot smaller than it looks now. You'll see in a little bit. I'm just trying to like do this fancy thing with the door, but I ended up like removing them all anyways because like there's no space. I needed more wall space to place things down. So now I'm figuring out where to place the staircase. You saw that I placed like a nice bay window sofa seat area at the special window part of the main living area, I guess. I mean, when you make a window like that, it's just screaming for you to place one of those bay window sofa seat thing on it, and I'm really glad I had it. I'm always very happy when I have like a chance to use that seat, and then to see it like fit the window so perfectly, it's very satisfying. And I was doing like a little bit of revision with the floor plan halfway through. You saw me lift the platform in some of the smaller rooms because I decided that I'm going to, because there are going to be like fireplaces in this lot, in this home. I thought it would be more realistic if I just blocked out the actual chimney breasts where the smoke actually goes out of. So it made the house a little smaller. I could have used the space. I could have very easily just used the space for like rooms and stuff, but I decided to go more like smaller home, more realistic-ish. So that's what I did, and I really like how this like dining table-ish area turned out. It looks really nice. Blue and orange chairs, and I kept it looking slightly on the old-fashioned medieval looking style vibe side, and I used this thing from, I think it was Get Famous, that wall decoration thing. I have no idea what that is, but it kind of fit for some reason. I've never used that item in my entire life, but it looks like it fits, so I just placed it there. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, the rest of the build just comes together slowly but surely, and I really was trying to, I think usually when I build, I do just see what I feel like fits into the space that I've made for myself. So that's typically what you see there. I do add 2 fireplace, one in the kitchen area, and this is going to be like a small little sitting family room where the TV is going to be. So I don't know, it's a very narrow room. I wanted the dining room to be inside here at first, but then I realized that it's a little bit too far away from the kitchen, and I don't know. I know that it happens sometimes, but personally I wouldn't want to carry my food all the way through 2 rooms to, you know, end up in the dining room. So I decided to switch it up a little bit, and I think it's kind of cozy to have like a little nice dedicated seating room with like a TV or just a fireplace is a cozy room. You can always like curl up here with a book and your favorite warm drink of choice. And it will be really cozy. I really like that vibe. There's always like I'm trying to I guess I'm kind of trying to build in a more like autumnal fall-ish um aesthetic. I don't know right now, because I know that it's fall in like half the hemisphere right now, and it's like I don't really feel the vibe this year for some reason. I think it's because like I gave up all hope on being able to travel for a while. But I always enjoy, I think fall is my favorite weather. Oh, season, sorry, not weather. Fall is my favorite weather, so I do get in the mood sometimes, I guess. And I feel like I might have been slightly in the mood when I was building this. Not really, because the outside is not really very fall-like. I didn't really want to change it. I made it really spring-like on the outside. But the inside is very warm and cozy, and I like that. But then again, I always build very warm and cozy things, so I don't know. But I like it anyways. And I really enjoyed having the opportunity to use some of the spellcaster stuff, the realm of magic items like the door and the windows. You don't usually get to use them unless you're doing a build like this. So I was completely trying to use as much as I can. Except for the cooker though. I don't really want a cooker for some reason. I had chosen the base game one. I think this is the base game one over the Realm of Magic one, the olden day looking cooker with the wood and stuff. Yeah, cooker, stove, hob. I learned that it's called hob in another stream of mine, in some places, or stove in others. I like to call it the stove though. I don't know, stove, whatever. This is the first powder room located in the kitchen. There's no shower here. I tried to put one in, but it didn't really work out very well, so I just like, it doesn't really make sense. Technically you can put one in, it would have worked, but it's just not, it doesn't feel like the space for it, like there's place for it, so I just chose not to have it there. And then I haven't play tested this, but I'm hoping that it does work. I added a little nice breakfast table in the kitchen. I figured that if I place them in a straight line and then try to have as much space around it as possible, the Sims will be able to get around it. I will probably have to play test this before I put it up onto the gallery. I'll probably let you know if it's functional or not. I like how it looks, so I'm keeping it here. That's that. And I decided to put like an ottoman situation here where you can, take off your shoes. There's no shoe rack here, but I guess you can rest if you're not the type to take off your shoes upon entering the door, but I'm always going to bring in that Asian vibe, okay? That Asian cultural vibe into my builds whenever possible. And yeah. Right now this is the second floor, which is going to be our big bedroom. It actually isn't too big. I've seen bedrooms bigger than this, but it's just that this entire bedroom takes up the whole floor. It can easily become like a 2-bedroom situation, like 2 really small bedrooms, but I chose not to do that. You could do that if you want to. One of the bedrooms will most probably have a what do you call that? A balcony attached to the bedroom, and then the other one wouldn't have one. But nope, I decided it's a very small build, so 1 bedroom should be more than enough in this place, and it actually looks really good. I managed to put in like one of these humongous fireplace, and it looks really good, and then like a little sitting area where you can cuddle up by the fire with your partner or something, or like with a pet if you have a pet. I don't know, this is a really nice, I mean it just came together really well. I think it's definitely a little bit more on the unconventional side to have the stairs attached directly to your bedroom, so it's like the whole, I don't know, it's just kind of weird, isn't it, that there's no door that separates the rest of your home's space from your actual bedroom. But I guess you have the whole second floor, so it's kind of like a loft, but a closed off loft in a sense. you know what I mean. And I was trying to decide what to do with this. In the end, I didn't put down a computer. You can always just place a computer down if you want to. It is a desk. Anyways, and I converted this to look more like a vanity instead, because I don't know. I was at this point I was like, okay, do I want this house to be like super in the modern times or not? I could overlook a TV because Sims do need some entertainment here and there, you know. There's no radio in this place. There's no stereo, so there's really not a lot of things you can do in the home to entertain yourself, which is, I guess, a good thing if you're living in like a place that's beautiful. You don't really want to like be cooped up in your home, I think. So, you know, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, it's quite a good thing. But yeah, feel free to put down a computer or something if you really want to. I added some ornaments here. I like the Star Wars things, the Batu things for ornaments. I think they look really good and really like, they look really fancy and ornamental and out of this world. So they look like knickknacks and stuff, and I really like it. So I did that. I sized down one of these paintings, put it on top of the fireplace, placed on the rug, and what else did I do? Oh yeah, now it's the time for the bathroom. It's a simple bathroom. Honestly, I want to make my bathrooms bigger whenever I can now, because I've realized that when it's a 2x3 tile bathroom, there's only so much you can do with the space. And I'm kind of bored. I know that it's functional and everything works and you can make it look kind of nice, but this is why people get so tired of bathrooms, because they're always so small. But I've seen like, you know, like some builders, they have their bathrooms like almost as big as their bedrooms, like the attaching bedroom, and it looks so good. And there's always like different things going on. So I guess I just need more space to explore like the bathrooms and stuff. I really like doing bathrooms. I think you guys know that. Do you not know that? Now you do. So the flower arranging table is right at the entrance of the house, and yeah, I don't know, it's just like a nice flower arranging studio, so kind of like porch situation. I decided to put more skill building items instead of just another chair right outside. So I really like how it works out for me, and I guess seeing how that the whole house is engulfed in flowers, it only makes sense to have like flower arranging thingies somewhere in the build. So that's what I did, and I did like a little nice backyard utilities area. There's 2 bins, the pail's gonna go, and there's a sink, and I changed it up with the laundry basin, the laundry thingy, so you can do laundry here. I'll place the clothes hanger down in a little bit. Why is this so hard to say? But anyways, yeah, this is like, yeah, there you are, that's what happened. I do end up, there's a lot of space on this side, right? So yeah, so what I did was I made a picnic mat situation. Thanks Cottage Living for this. Oh my goodness, I haven't actually played with it before, but it just looks so good. So I don't know, I love it. I love that you can make picnic mats now. Not that I really like picnics and stuff. I think I'm like a little bit too city girl for that. But if the weather's nice and the grass is nice, why not, right? I don't know. Maybe I should go picnicking again. Touch grass and be one with nature. Oh, I used those get to work mushrooms, and although they look kind of toxic and alien-y, they don't really look that bad in this setting right here. I think because that's like the Fairytale vibe and stuff. So I really enjoy having those mushrooms there. Like it really feels like it went together really well. So I'm really happy about that. But anyways, we are actually approaching the end of this video. So thank you so much for watching all the way to this point if you have, and do be sure to subscribe and like this video and all that, you know, all the good YouTube thingies, and also like follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Twitch if you guys want to see more of my stuff. And yeah, feel free to drop any comments if you want to reach out, say hi and stuff. I really appreciate you guys. And with that, I'm just going to leave you now. I'm a little bit early today, but it's better early than late, I guess, because I usually like run overtime. But thank you so much for for watching today. I really appreciate you very much. I'll see you in 2 days for another Better Legacy episode. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.